So you better face like this one. Yeah, this one. And you know he's not alone, and they're coming in hot. We got a Lake so Stan and a guy who really likes baseball. I don't know why he likes baseball. We got legs and a guy in a bear suit. We're making money up YouTube clips, big ticket flips. We got potential to draw teams in the NBA. What else can I say? You gotta get in the know. Even Washington Inside Game, live talking flag. Why are you selling so low? Those Canadian bacon and friends, fun never ends. Come on and get on the This is not financial advice.
All right, what's up, everybody? We're back. The weather's bad, so my plans were canceled for this afternoon, which means we're firing up a little Underdog Best Ball. If you haven't done Best Ball before, follow the link, go over to Underdog Fantasy Sports, sign up for the first time using promo code HOLD for a deposit bonus match, so they'll match your deposit. But what we're going to do is we're going to draft the lineup. It's going to be the only time we draft it. We don't have to touch anything ever again, and they're just going to auto-populate your plays to get the best points week to week. And then we're going to just win a shit ton of money at the end of the season. So this is what we're going to do. I'll give you a chance to catch up here. We're going to go over to Underdog. Let me drop a link. I'll drop the link into the chat just in case. And again, use promo code HOLD if you're not signing up. Also, let me know who's here. Right? Is it just me and you, Daniel? Me and Daniel just hanging out together, having a really nice afternoon. No one else, just me and you, big boy. But what we're going to do, there's a double dribble. That's a $25 entry, but we're not going to while out right now. We're going to do a little small ball. So I'll sign up for this in 1 second. And yeah, we're just going to draft a lineup, and I'm excited. I actually found too, we're going to do a big show around this on Friday morning at 9. And our man Kawaisenberg, who has some FTN fantasy. He works over at FTN Fantasy and makes content for them. He's got his own Underdog Best Ball rankings, and he's going to be the one coming on the show on Friday to draft. So I'll drop this in the end of the chat too, in case that's something you want to mess around with. Daniel, it really is just me and you, man. It's just me and Daniel. We're the only ones hanging out. All right, Maddie's here. I see Maddie Harrison's in the chat. So that's good to see. Let's jump into this one. We're gonna get in, depending on how quickly it fills. Maybe we'll do 2, but we're gonna get into this draft right now. Fetch in the draft for me, and we'll see how many. We're waiting for 3 more. So there's 3 more slots, baby, in the $5 small ball. Get up in there. Devlar's here. Good to see you, Devlar. My voice is going to be toast by the end of the week, FYI. It's going to be a real problem come the end of the week. And I really need to invest in a standing desk at some point. 2 more. Waiting for 2 more. And then it's go time. I'm excited. I was drafting a little bit early on, in August maybe, but I haven't drafted in a while, so I'm excited to go after it. Oh no, we're all screwed here. Ballwell's here. Ballwell, who was the king last year. I think how many you won it? Or no, you came in second 2 years ago. Last year, I know you had a few finalists. I'm excited to really ramp up too. I mean, especially because I've been getting my ass kicked in football. I'm excited to just pivot a little bit and do it. Devlar said you've been doing some DK best balls still. Oh yeah, because you're over in the United Kingdom. Well, Devlar, maybe you can mess around with So Rare when we go over there, huh? But excited to fire up. We're going to be doing a bunch of these in the next couple of weeks. But again, the Friday show is going to be the big one. I'm excited for the Friday show. While we wait for 2 more people to join, let's go scroll through some of Kawaisenberg's over here. So this was last updated on September 30th, so just a few days ago. We got Jokic, Giannis, Luka. All right, all of that makes sense. Embiid, Tatum, Durant, Ja. I want to see the first thing. I like Zion at 12 here. Seems a little frisky, apparently, especially because we haven't seen him in a while. But that's a lot of fun. Again, definitely check out FTN. Still waiting for 2 more. How many drafts have you done so far? I think I've done 5 double dribbles and 10 small balls, I think. Something like that. How about you? I'm behind. I was really excited to like get ahead of it, and then I got married, and it's just been tough. And like I started trying to catch up on football. Oh, Dana says here in Portugal we don't even have anything fantasy related. That's terrible. They gotta let you cook. They gotta let you cook. I gotta tell you, this stream right now reminds me of like the early days of Top Shot Takes, where we would have like 10 people for the first 20 minutes, and then it would get up to like 40. And then Greg and I would text each other too and be like, hell yeah, man, we crushed it. Oh, 100-ish in the small balls, 20 in the double dribbles. Are you trying to max out though, Brian? Or are you trying to like really go ham over the next 2 weeks? Kelsey is going to be out of town this weekend, or at least on Saturday. She's gone for the full day. And I think it's supposed to be shitty weather here again. And I think what I'm going to do is just like buckle up and draft aggressively, like as long as I can, as hard as I can, just like really go after it. I think that's going to be my plan. But we'll see. We'll see. Still waiting on 2 more. Come on. It's the $5. We need people in here, huh? We need people in here. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to start drafting again. I really am. I've been paying attention to some of my football lineups, and those have been fun. Ballwell, are you in the football streets too? Let me see if I can go back over there. I don't want to lose. Let's go look at live best ball. This is football right now. So I dropped down a little bit this week with my overall winnings. I know that it's not really the same because it's not including some of the stuff. But I think my highest one, I think I'm in the 580s somewhere with one of these. But all of my good ones are all like Lamar. So Lamar, we got a Lamar, Joe Burrow here with CMC, Damian Harris, Singletary, Naheem Hines, Jamal Williams. And then receivers is where I've been making up ground. AJ Brown, Bateman, Thielen, Olave, Devin Duvernay. Everybody's contributing there. I had a bigger one though. There was one in like the 580s. We're waiting for one more person, by the way. 551. I thought I had 585. This is another Lamar. Sadly, it's with Trey Lance, which sucks. It's got Edmonds, Penny, Damian Pierce, Gainwell, Jamal Williams, and Brian Robinson, who's hopefully coming back next week. And then you got Justin Jefferson, T. Higgins, Marquise Brown. Marquise Brown, I feel like people think Marquise Brown is failing, but he's actually doing all right. Brandon Ayuk's been a little disappointing. Claypool, Jacoby, Duvernay again, and then Mark Andrews and Logan Thomas. But that's my sexiest one right there. That is my sexiest one. 1Q, is there a way to play this in Europe? Man, I don't think so. I think you can on DraftKings, but again, we get some so rare content coming at you soon for the NBA season, so you'll definitely be able to do that. Trying to get my VPN sorted out to be able to draft. Damn, I'm sorry guys. I don't want to make you be doing illegal shit. Brian saying I'm max the small ball, but not the double dribble. Super heavy on Anthony Davis this year, so he will get hurt week 1. Anthony Davis made the thumbnail after putting up a double last night in the first quarter. I mean, in the first half, right? What did he have? 11 and 11, I think, at halftime, and everybody's jacked up. Again, as long as he's healthy, we just want that man to stay healthy as long as possible. We don't need injuries, you know. We don't need injuries. Devil says he's here for the illegal shit. All right, one more. We got to do this. What happened to the team hold influence? Here we go. Now we're live. We're filled up. I'm going to scroll around, see who we got in here. Let's see who we got in this draft. So we got El Duchesne, Steph Chef, Still Rise, Logan. All right, I got the 5th pick. And then it's going Young Mula, ZG Money. Oh, Ballwell with the turn. Profit pitch, Chris, but Ballwell with the 112-2-1 turn. So if we go by Kawhisenberg, here we go. 5th, I should be taking Jason Tatum. I don't hate that. Ballwell, have you had any strategy stuff so far like that? Or are you feeling like you're approaching it similarly to last year? I know last year I went pretty light on bigs, like tried to get one solid big and then just take some dart throws after. I think I'm still a little hurt from last year where a lot of my guys sat down the home stretch, whether the team was knocked out for tanking or whether it was playoff stuff and they were resting. So I'm a little bit hurt about that. I'm nervous that's affected my drafting a little. I've been staying away from some of the thunder. But here we go. Let's see who goes off the board. One big early, then some darts late. Yeah, okay. That makes you feel good. If you're doing it that way, I feel like I'm on the right path. I imagine this goes chalk, right? Jokic, one version, Giannis, Luca in that order. I would imagine. I'm fine with Tatum at 5. I'd listen to an argument about KD at 6. I mean at 5 too. Um, would be my guess. Like I'd be fine with either of those. Tatum I like because I feel like he's healthier. I also feel like Tatum could really have like a ceiling type season this year. Need to dig in to see what teams have the most games played in the finals. Yeah, it's a good idea. I've been taking Christian Wood for my big. If I don't get one early, can see him doing well with the Luka supply. Yeah, the Christian Wood thing is so interesting. I feel like his range of outcomes are enormous, right? Because they've confirmed he's coming off the bench. I don't know for how long, but he's going to start as like their sixth man. So I feel like I could see Christian Wood like embracing it. If he plays defense well, kid's gonna give him more run. All right, we're on the clock here. We are gonna take Tatum. We're just gonna take Tatum. We're gonna go Homer Central and go from there. So far chalk. So far chalk. But yeah, I feel like the range of outcomes for Christian Wood, I like it as a ceiling play, right? Like if he really does, because he can pick and pop, he can shoot from outside, he can still rim run a little bit. So I like that call, Devlar. Definitely risky though. It definitely is risky. So in Tatum, KD, LeBron, did LeBron go early? I feel like LeBron jumped up a little bit higher. I actually is this like LeBron's swan song? I mean, I know he's not retiring this year, but like, is this his last year where he could really pop off? If they are comparable, I draft the guy I don't want to do well over the guy I do want to do well. Hedge my bets. Wow. All right, 2000. That's some big brain shit right there. All right, Harden, Ja, LaMelo. Wow, LaMelo. That feels early for LaMelo. That feels early for LaMelo, but whatever. Let's see where Kawhi has LaMelo. No, he's got him at 10. All right, so this has actually gone pretty chalky outside of LeBron going above James. I'm ready for Ballwell. Does Ballwell take the Karl Anthony Towns I just lost 20 pounds route? Or does he go guard, just like Trey, Steph, and move on? Nope. He does what he says he does. He takes the premium big. Who's he following it up with, though? Follows up with Steph Curry. Dude, Towns Curry, that man, like if you're not drafting one, I want one or two, or 1, 2, or 3. Because I feel like the ceiling on Jokic, Luca, and Giannis is so freaking high. But after that, I do feel like there's a drop off, and I kind of like just getting 2 really solid players in a row. Swan Song is Bronny. Yeah. I don't think he's going to I don't think he's going to retire or anything. I just think this might be his last like big year. All right, we're a couple picks away here. Let's see. Does he have Siakam ahead of Kawhi? He's got Kawhi way ahead of Siakam. Do we go the Kawhi route? Do we like jump around right now? What about Sabonis? Does he have Sabonis ahead of Kawhi? No. Should take into consideration that his name is Kawhisenberg. What about DeRozan? Where's DeRozan at? DeFrozen, am I right? Kawhi, young Moolah. Come on, bro. All right. It might be Devin Booker then. Oh no, he's got Devin Booker way down there. Oh, I don't really love this. I'm gonna go Siakam. Just load up on wings. Try to take a guard the next time around, man. You've gone heavy on Kawhi. Yeah, I kind of wanted Kawhi there. I feel like the DeJounte thing is so tricky too. The DeJounte thing is so tricky. I don't really know what to make of a lot of that. All right. Well, you know what? I don't hate starting with 2 wings. I feel like wings are one of the positions where it thins out pretty quickly. And I like just taking care of my wings. That's what I mean. That's why I kind of go light on bigs if I don't get one like a premium big. Because I feel like you can just make some moves later to get guys who are going to play like 25, 30 minutes. And, as long as they especially like someone like Mitchell Robinson, who I don't love, but somebody like that, where if he gets time, Like he just amasses blocks and steals, and that makes up for someone that puts up, I don't know, like 18 and 10. Yeah, DeJounte makes me super nervous this year. I still love him. I think DeJounte's a really good basketball player, obviously. I'm just a little bit nervous about his ceiling with Trey. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that's got me a little freaked out. All right. So since I went, what did it go? It went Kawhi Siakam, Sabone Bone, Booker, and then DeRozan and Jaylen Brown. So the guy who drafted first went Giannis, DeRozan, Jaylen Brown. Oh, wait, no. Nope, I did that wrong. My bad. The guy who went first went Jokic, Brown, and then SGA. That's a fire start. I really like that. All right. Do we think Cade Cunningham gets to me? I think Cade would be my next pick. Cade would probably be my next pick here. I wonder where does he? Yeah, he's got Cade at 28. Well, he's got Cade and DeJounte like right next to each other. Rudy Gobert goes to Steph Chef. I don't know. Where does he have Donovan Mitchell? I agree, Brian. I also think like they might be kind of good. Not good, but like kind of good. Shout out We the People. All right, so in Rudy, where does he have who did I say? Cade, and then what was the other guy? DeJounte, Donovan Mitchell down here at 32. Yeah, dude, shout out Ginobili Source, though, who met him. DeJounte goes next. All right, will Logan be the one? Will Logan sneak attack, snipe me again? Let's see. I wouldn't hate that start of Tatum, Siakam, and Cade. I really wouldn't. I don't want to take Donovan, so I hope Logan. Logan, are you in the stream right now, Logan? Bro. God damn. Does Bradley Beal have a comeback season? Where does he get Bradley Beal? They're all like right next to each other. You know what? I never draft Bradley Beal. Let's draft Bradley Beal. Let's get Bradley Beal some love. Actually, fuck it. No, De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox, welcome aboard. Where does he have Fox? Does he have Fox way lower? No, he's got Fox like right in there with all of them. Bradley Beal, they're all like bunched up. Yeah, we're taking De'Aaron Fox there. Yeah, We the People asking if I just started. Yeah, I started. We're in round 3, I think. I had the 5th overall pick. I went Tatum, got Siakam at 20, and I took Fox ahead of guys like Beal and Donovan Mitchell. I'm looking at, I'll drop this link in here again. So Kawhisenberg, who writes for FTN, he's actually going to be jumping on the show on Friday morning. We're going to do another draft, and he created a cheat sheet. So I just dropped it in the link if you want to take a look at that. But he's going to be on the show at 9 drafting with us next week. This Friday. So that'll be a lot of fun. And also, if you're finding this for the first time and you're into Underdog or you're into best ball and you want to sign up, there's a link in the show notes that you can see. And you can just sign up using promo code HOLD, and it gets you a deposit bonus match up to $100. So go get that free hundo, baby, if you can. All right, let's see what the Masters doing. Ballwell started out. Remember, he had the last pick in the first round, and he went Cat and Steph. So that's a fun little start. Also, did you guys see? I see Bam is next up for best available. Did you guys see Bam hit 3 threes last night? I think, like step in threes, stepped right into them. Incredible stuff. All right, Ballwell, what are we doing? Ballwell goes Zach LaVine. All right, Ballwell, I like it. So Steph, Cat, LaVine. That's man. I feel like he takes Ingram here, right? Yep, Ingram called it. Brandon Ingram makes sense there. That's a good pick. It's funny. I think people might be nervous because you're like, well, there's a lot of mouths to feed in New Orleans now with Ingram, Zion, CJ, but I just think they're going to score a lot of points. I think there's a lot. I know there's a lot of mouths to feed, but I think they'll score enough points that they can feed them. No, I like that. I mean, you could have, if you took Bam there, I would have respected it. Like Bam would have been fine. I just, again, like we were talking about, I think it's easier to find bigs later than it is to find like solid wings and guards. Like I think you're really dumpster diving for wings and guards, where bigs, I feel like you can get there. And you already have the premier one. Like, I probably need to take a big this next time around. I'm a couple picks away. I know Mobley's going to miss a couple weeks, but I like 1 to 2 weeks is fine. I think I would take Mobley. Mobley's gone now. I'm not taking Vooch and I'm not taking Julius Randle, but I will take Josh Giddey if he gets to me. I mean, CJ McCollum's kind of interesting. All right. I know what I'm doing here next. I think I might go Giddey. We're just going to take Giddey. I like Giddey's upside here. That gives me 3 like really solid wings right now with Tatum, Siakam, and Giddey. And like when we look at bigs, like, see, I just think there's a lot of room here. I'm still not like I'd rather just wait than waste a pick on Vooch or Randall, in my opinion. But that's me. All right, thanks for tuning in, man. Enjoy lunch, Brian. So when Giddey CP3, I don't know how are people feeling about Giddey? People excited? All right, so after Giddey went CP3, we've got Still I Rise, and then we are about to make I like looking at the number 1 pick again. So is that Jokic, Jaylen Brown, SGA, man. That Brown SGA turn is so good. To now have like a premier big. SGA, I feel like is going to be an all-star this year, and Jaylen Brown as well. All right, people are excited about Giddey. We love that. Fred VanVleet. I was hoping Fred VanVleet was going to make his way all the way back, but that was going to be my next pick. I could see myself taking DeAndre Ayton here. I doubt I'm gonna though. Let's see what we got. So it goes CJ with his first pick on that turn, and then I imagine he's taking Middleton here to get a second wing. No, Randall. Wow, so he's got 2 bigs already, huh? With Randall being one of the bigs. So he's got Randall and Jokic. Man, if I get Jokic, I don't think I'm taking a big for a long time. But that's just me. All right, then it went DA. Oh, God, I know I'm supposed to take a big here, but I think I'm going to wait a little bit longer. I might try to grab one more guard, probably Russell Westbrook. So in Chris Middleton, and then it went Russ Westbrook to Logan. All right, this might be wild. Ooh, I was going to take Jalen Green. I'm taking Jamal Murray here. I feel like he should be taking a few picks. Or like when you look at the guards that have taken already, like Russ being taken before, Jamal Murray is nuts. Let's actually look at the grid. So here are the guards. So I just took Jamal Murray. Russ went before him, Drew Holiday, Ben Simmons, Darius Garland, Chris Paul. I don't know. I feel like Jamal Murray's got a higher ceiling than Chris Paul. And Drew Holiday, to be honest. But you guys know me. I'm a sucker for Jamal Murray, all right? But happy to get Jamal Murray there. I am going to need a big. I am going to need a big soon. So we're looking at this. You got guys like Jared Allen, Christian Wood, Shindeen, Nurk, Capella, Paul, Draymond. I kind of like Draymond this year only because contract year. Like maybe does he just like really ball out? Jaren Jackson Jr. and Robert Williams would be 2 of my like big time targets if they both didn't get hurt. But with them both being, both probably coming back around Christmas or January, it's kind of hard to get excited about either of those guys right now. So I don't know. I might have waited too long on a big. But you play to win the game. All right. We're seeing some of those bigs. So since Jamal went, Paulo Banchero went. Paulo was going to be my other pick if I didn't take Jamal. That's what I was looking at. And then you've got, my name is Jonas, RJ, Jared Allen, big body Keldon Johnson, who's supposed to be back for the regular season. I know he's going to miss a little bit of time. Wiggins, Rozier. Oh, so Ballwell on the turn goes Rozier and Brunson. I like that's pretty good value on Jalen Brunson, I think. And then Maxey, and then Tyrese Maxey goes next. Man, I'm so excited for basketball to be back. I really am. You guys want full disclosure? Before I saw Jamal Murray was still available, Jalen Green was someone I was looking at too. So if Jalen Green falls to me, I'm telling you right now, I'm taking him in honor of our fallen soldier breakfast cereals. But I will take Jalen Green at 68 here if he gets to me. I'm assuming, especially now that Şengün is gone. Jump shooting in the house. What's up, Jump Shoot? What about Desmond Bain too? Do we think Desmond Bain continues to put up those numbers? He was somebody that I was pretty high on last year that helped me run as deep as I did. Smokey, or what's his name? All right, there goes Desmond Bain. Tobias Harris. Is Jalen Green going to drop to me? Because I will take Jalen Green here. Young Mool is going to take. I think Young Mool is watching right now. He also needs a guard. I could definitely see him taking Jalen Green. Also, I'm seeing Colin Sexton here. How many shots is Colin Sexton going to take? Nurkic off the board. All right, we're taking Jalen Green here. Jump Shoot said only one more Mo Cheeks rare left at 1K, then no more on the market. There you go. Locking matters. I do wonder though if people start seeing that, they start listing it, right? Like, is that just something that surprised people? Like, oh shit, no one's listing Mo Cheeks. Time to list. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so we are 7 picks away. We absolutely need a big soon. But I mean, listen, we've got De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Jalen Green, Tatum, Siakam, Giddey. Like, we got a lot. We got a lot of talent. We got depth. We got depth in the guards and wings position. And now we're just going to have to fire off a couple of bigs. I'll probably take 2 bigs in a row, depending on what falls to us here. Highest purchase was 325 about 10 minutes ago. A couple accounts bought 5 of them. Dude, go get them. As long as somebody's buying. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's buying. I'm happy for them. I hope it gets to 1 million. Hope it gets to 1 million, baby. Oh, wow. I'm seeing a fun tweet here on the Twitter that I'll share after my next pick because I think I'm up soon, right? Yeah, 3 picks away. I'll share this in a second. I'm going to put it over here, but go back here. So 3 picks away. What bigs? I mean, if Christian Wood falls, like this feels kind of Christian Wood at this spot feels okay. I kind of like Capella too. I like the Sexton pick though. I think Sexton might be a sneaky season long. I just think he's going to get up 1 million shots. You know? Let's see what we got. All right, Capella Wood. Damn it. How about Jakob Poeltl? Let's just get Jakob on the team. Jakob is actually pretty solid. I don't mind him. I wasn't saying his name out loud. Hold on 1 second. All right, let me pull up that tweet that I was just seeing. Let's go to run the replay. Let's see. It says, hi, Janie and Eisenberg. Word on the street is there's a special. Oh, yeah, we talked about this. Do you plan to disclose the. Oh, you can see my DMs. Do you plan to disclose the contents of the combo with the other? Solely disclosing metrics, revenue, performance of the 1% could be insight. Ooh. Wowie. Interesting. All right. That's whatever. Whatever. I'm not going to get mad about it. Oh, wow. Ooh. Sorry, guys. Getting some DMs here. All right, we're back. 10 picks away here. Jaren Jackson Jr. went to saying Rocky. Does he have any other bigs? He does. So he's got Evan Mobley. I don't hate it. Let me check something else here. I need to look up something. Sorry, guys. I was getting a DM about a project that we had like partnered up with at one point. I want to see if let me see something here. There's no tweet about it. Sorry, guys. Multitasking here. All right. 6 picks away. 6 picks away. The good content watching me multitask, huh? Wood for 6th man of the year. I saw, what was he, like, plus 1,000 or something like that? I saw that. All right, we're a couple picks away. All right. 3 picks away. I don't know what I'm going to do here. Let's see. What did Ballwell do in this turn? Ballwell went Bridges and Collins. I like that. If Draymond Green's still there, we're just going to take Draymond Green and move on. We're going to take Draymond here. Again, I like Draymond. I feel like Draymond's got some fun defensive player of the year type energy to him, you know? Playing for a contract, right? Does he just wild out this season? Maybe just boost up some blocks and steals? Probably not. That's probably a shit pick. But my Warriors stands will be happy. The Warriors stands will be happy. And then we're 6 picks away. Now, see, now I feel a little more comfortable, right? So I got 3 guards, 3 wings, 2 bigs. Now I can just play the best plays, if you will. Play the best plays. All right. I feel like Wendell Carter Jr. too. I mean, I guess instead of taking Draymond, I should have just waited till Wendell Carter. I do like Wendell Carter quite a bit this year. All right, Devlar's giving me a pass. He says it's okay. Thank you, Devlar. Yeah, if he was gonna I agree with you, man. If he was going to have a year, it would be this year, right? Because he's not. This is gonna be his last chance at a big time contract. So I totally agree. Totally agree. All right, couple picks away. What's the move here? Miles Turner. Duchesne, you think that plays for Miles Turner moving on? Miles Turner's on the Miles Turner on the Lakers. There's the Wendell Carter. I like that. That's a good pick. Wendell Carter's a fun pick. Oh man. I honestly might just take Robert Williams here. I usually don't like having 3 bigs. I don't know. I don't really know. I do not want any Cole Anthony. Let me tell you that. Josh Hart was just announced as starter. I'm gonna fire Josh Hart into the draft there. Well, let's go off the board a bit with a Josh Hart season. Yeah, jump shoot. I'm gonna get a third big. I'll probably end up with 4 bigs, honestly. But I wanted to. That just didn't seem like the right time to do it. Feels like it makes more sense to wait. Yeah, Cole Anthony does dunk in Tim's. That's a great point. Although, didn't he not dunk? Didn't it not go down? Great point here. Oh, I can tell. I need to drink some tea, boys and girls. You can feel it. All right, I don't know how I feel. I feel like I reached a little bit on Fox. I definitely reached on Jamal Murray, but I think his ADP will change in the next couple of weeks. I got a value on Jalen Green. Tatum came to me when it was supposed to. So did Siakam. Giddey, a little bit of a reach. Josh Hart, definitely a reach. Portal, whatever. Yeah, I don't know if we did great, Bob. Let's see some of these other squads here. Let's look at Ballwell. Towns, Curry, Levine, Ingram, Rozier, Brunson, Bridges, Collins, Lowry, Portis. That's that's pretty solid. Are there anybody else in here drafting right now? Was it just Baldwell's? Anyone else in this draft? He made it on his 15th attempt. What was worse, that or Jalen Green's pendant? His Top Shot pendant. All right. Somebody is hacking up a lung right outside my apartment. Very hot to see. All right, couple picks away here. Again, we're sitting on a 3-4-2. I don't want to touch Jordan Clarkson, Jalen Suggs, Dylan Brooks, maybe. I don't know. What are Duarte? I don't know. Now, I honestly would probably take Mitch Robb here if he's still here. Just get that third big, call it a day. Probably be done drafting bigs until like the late rounds. I still like Mitchell Robinson, even though he just gets hurt, man. Mitch Robb gone. Young Moolah, I swear to God, dude, are you in here? I don't know. Maybe we get a Jalen Suggs resurgence this year, second year swing. Let's get Jalen in there. Let's get Jalen Suggs in there. There's someone else I actually wanted to take instead, but I'll explain why. Dana says, "How do you feel about Brogdon? He is like fifth in odds for sixth man of the year." Yeah, yeah. I mean, I like Brogdon. I think the thing about sixth man of the year though is you normally put up flashier stats. You know, like you think of Tyler Hero or Jordan Poole, guys like that, right? Where Brogdon, I don't think is going to come in and put up like 18 off the bench, right? I think you're more likely to see Brogdon do like 12 and 8 off the bench, something like that. And I don't know. That's me just totally wiling out and projecting. Like, I don't have any real take on that. Like, I don't have any evidence to back that up. But Brogdon, to me, isn't someone who's going to come in with a hot hand, Jordan Clarkson, that shit, be like, get out of my way, let me get my shots. He's more of a facilitator. I imagine they're splitting up, Tatum and Brown with some of those bench minutes too. So like one of those guys is always going to be on there. So I just don't know how high his ceiling is on points. So I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of how I feel about that. More of a floor general. All right, let's see what else. So we're still sitting on a 4-4-2 build here. I know who I'm taking next. Wow, we don't have any bigs for quite some time. I do know who I'm going to take next for this spot. Although the way it's been going, I've been like sniped every single pick. Ooh, Bogdanovich, and then Vanderbilt. I love that Vanderbilt pick, but we're getting Bones, baby. Bones. Bones Highland, welcome to the squad. I like Bones for two reasons. I think he's going to get a ton of usage off the bench. I think he's going to take a little bit of a leap this year. I also like it as some Jamal Murray insurance, right? They got rid of Monty Morris. So if I know they have Ish Smith on the squad, I'm not really worried about Ish Smith. So if Jamal Murray goes down, I think you'll see it's just some nice insurance there, right? So it works on its own, but some nice insurance. And looking at this, I've got Murray and Fox to like really carry my guard play. And then I've just got all these upside second year guys of Green, Suggs, and Highland. At the wing, I feel like my points are pretty secure as long as nobody gets hurt. We have Tatum, Siakam, and Giddey, and then you hope for a couple of spike weeks from Josh Hart. And then our bigs are an absolute disaster with Portal and Green. But I don't hate it. I don't hate it being what we're doing here. Ingles was close in 2021. Oh, we're talking about six man. Yeah, Ingles and Clarkson. I've been taking Thomas Bryant as a late big. I like that too. I was kind of surprised they went the Damian Jones route. I was surprised they went the Damian Jones route, but I thought Bryant was going to start next to him, but maybe we see Bryant just play like most of the big minutes off the bench, or I don't know. I mean, Bryant was like kind of a fantasy god when he was healthy on the Wizards. He was always like a cheap play on DraftKings anyway. So I like that. I like that taking him late. And then listen, I mean, Anthony Davis gets hurt every year, right? Like he's not going to play more than 60 games. So if that's a handful of games where he starts. I think a Miles Turner trade would mess that up a little bit, but who knows if that's going to happen. But I like it. I like the take. All right, so we're sitting at 5 guards, 4 wings, 2 bigs, and a partridge in a pear tree. Zubats, man, I do love Zubats, but Zubats is just not going to play more than 20 minutes a game, right? They're just going to go small. Ty loves going small. Let's see. Can I filter this by bigs? I don't think I can. I want to filter it by bigs. Let me filter it. All right, so we got Bones. All right, I think I know what we're doing next here with our next pick. We're at the point too where I like if I'm drafting some young guys on bad teams, or if I'm drafting people from bad teams, I want them to be young guys, right? Like guys who probably aren't going to get benched if they're tanking. Um, and there's a team that I think might end up in the tankaroo that I kind of like for my next pick. If this person gets to me, I think it's going to be a sweat out. I think I know who is going to take him before it's my pick, and then I will throw the computer. Is what will happen. We will do a full on computer. Let's see. He's still available. Will he make it? Will he make it? Um, yeah, Eason's still left. What else we got? You got don't get the nickname Brittle Bones by playing in every game. That's true. Spurs, Primo. Yeah, Spurs one of those teams. Let's see. Primo is still on the board. Let's see where he goes. Where he goes. So with my next pick, you have to assume guys like Gordon Hayward are going to get hurt, and then they're not a very good team. They don't have Miles Bridges. Mason Plumlee is the first to probably stop playing as they start tanking, and then big rookie Mark Williams. Welcome aboard, Mark. Another young dart throw from a guy on a bad team that hopefully just eats up minutes there at the end. Again, I have like the safety in my floor with guys like Jacopoto and Draymond Green. And now we have somebody like Mark Williams who might not do anything, but I do like having him as like a ceiling play, right? That's what we're into. We're into the ceilings, you see? So now we're sitting, how many rounds? We got 2 rounds left? I forget how many rounds this is. Let me double check. No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 picks left. 4 picks left. And we're sitting at 5-4-3. So we're probably with 4 picks left. We're probably going to go 6-6-4. Excuse me. 6-6-4 is probably the goal here. 6-6-4. What are for you guys who are playing at home too? What's been your most popular build? What has been your most popular build? Yeah, Duke. Just hopping in to help the algo. That's what we're talking about, Borland. Algo boost. Yeah, I'm going to start doing these. Like, again, Friday's going to be the big show where we do this. The big show. But I think random ass afternoons where I have an hour free, we're going to fire one up and do one because it's good for Underdog. It's good for us. It's good for me. I also just like talking about basketball. Mark Williams sounds like a 2K generated name, or it sounds like someone who interviewed to be general manager at Dunder Mifflin when Michael was leaving. Let's see what else we got. There's some speculative stuff right there. Yeah, Joker Rock says with the way the NFL season has gone, it is a smart play to anticipate half of the association starters to go out with injuries. I know that's the worst part about best ball, but you live and you learn, as Alanis Morissette once said. You live, you learn. DJ said 754-664. Borland says, which draft is this and how many entries? All right, so Borland, what we're doing here, this is the small ball. This is the $5 one. Oh, am I on the clock? Hold on. We're on the clock, boys and girls. So like I said, we want 5. Markelle Fultz here feels like a steal. I like Markelle Fultz. I think if my man can stay healthy, I know he's battling something, but there, I kind of like it. All right, looking at this. So this is the small ball. So let's go over to the NBA. They have 2 best ball contests. They have a $5 one, which is the one we're doing, and a $25 one. $25 one, like, listen, if you've got bags, it looks like there's going to be some overlay over here. But the $5 one, here you go. There's a total of there's 61% full with 13,000 entrants so far. Right. So what you do, it's a 12-team, a 12-team one, and the prize breakdown goes first is 17,500, second is 6,000. But let's go to tournament schedule. So weeks 1 through 16 are the regular season. Then the playoffs start week 17 and 18, semifinals 19 and 20, finals 21 and 22. It's pretty standard scoring. But I wanted to see Let's go to all rules real quick. I wanted to see if it had the round advancements. There we go. So here we go. No, I want, where's the, I'm pretty sure it's the top 2 teams from the first round advance, but I wanted to, scoring. Is it in scoring? Oh man, I should have found this. I'm pretty sure it's the top 2 teams that advance. It's probably in here and I missed it. Anyways, I got to go back over here. But yeah, that's what we're doing right now. Yeah, get into the NBA NXT. There you go. When NFL NFT. Yeah, we need God, more NFTs. Oh yeah, 150. Yeah, I think it's 150. Yeah, that's how those work. I will say though, man, I really don't. The basketball doesn't have the same hype as the football, and last year was the first year that I went after this and did it pretty hard, and definitely did well. I had 2 teams making it all the way to the finals, and I had I think like 20 or so move on to the playoffs. So listen, I mean, I really enjoy doing this, but I think for $5, this is like a fun sweat. So that's why I'm in there. That's why I'm in there. All right, let's see. We still have a few picks away. All right, we are 1 pick away. Oh shit. 1 pick away. Now this is truly dart throw time. Man, Evan Fournier is still going to start for the Knicks. That's the only reason I kind of like taking him here, but I'm not a big Fournier fan. Let's look at other wings. Tim Hardaway. We're going to take Tim Hardaway. Tim Hardaway back from injury. Listen, they lost Jalen Brunson. You know, Tim Hardaway's still a bucket getter, and you just hope. I don't know. I feel like, what was his ADP is 158. We got him at 164. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts on? I feel like people forgot about Timmy Hardaway. I think I did maybe 5 drafts last year, and 2 of them got money back, like $8 total. AD being hurt killed me. Yeah, that's the one thing that really sucks. Like if you lose someone, that's the argument for spreading out and having a lot of different exposure. I'm usually of the team where it's like I can't predict injuries unless it's Anthony Davis, and so if I have a take, I like to just hammer that take. In football, I did it, and it's worked out in some ways where I'm very heavy on. I've got like a big number of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts, and that looks really smart right now. But I also have a big number on Trey Lance. The reason I like going heavy is if like you're right, you're fucking right, and it's like a windfall. But when you're wrong, you close the laptop and you go home. All right, so we're now sitting on 6 guards, 5 wings, 3 bigs. Isaiah Hartenstein might be some Mitchell Robinson insurance. Montrezl Harrell on Philly. I don't know. I actually think I have a fun dart throw here in a second if it gets to me. I think I might take one more big if it gets to me. In the honor of our friend, our dear friend, Sawyer, let's give me the Poku, baby. Let's give me the Poku, and let's get a Sawyer sniff, shall we? I feel like we haven't fired one of these up in a while. It is time for the Sawyer sniff. We love a Sawyer sniff. We love a Sawyer sniff. All right, 12 picks away. I think I only 2 picks left, right? No, just 1 pick left with Poku. All right, so 1 pick left. And right now, again, just a reminder. So at guard, we've got De'Aaron Fox, Jamal Murray, Jalen Green, Jalen Suggs, Bones Highland, Markelle Fultz. At the wings, we have Tatum, Siakam, Giddey, Josh Hart. Josh Hart, who the Blazers just announced were starting this year. He's going to be starting at the 4, I think. And then Timmy Hardaway. At bigs, we got Jakob, Draymond, Mark Williams, and Poku. So our bigs are really where we're taking some swings here. Goes to Greg Oden. I'm trying to get my in real life friends into best ball for NBA. So many jaded from season long boring leagues. I know that's the way, like season long. Sorry, Joker Rock. I know you're doing the Lord's work trying to get that together. I have a really tough time with season long NBA, and this to me is the best way to do it. I can still get my itch of DFS on DraftKings or FanDuel or whatever. But for me, this is where it's at. Also where it's at, 69meg.com. Future is here. It's fandom. The future is sex fandom. Love to see it. Love to see it. 69mega.com. Thanks for being here. All right. That's too many, though. We're going to put you in timeout because I'm not going to block you because I do like you being here, but I am going to ask you to please calm down. I'm telling you right now, he's not going to get here. But if Bruce Brown gets here with my last pick, we're going to take him for the culture. For the culture. As we wind this down, though, remember sign up using promo code HOLD. There's a link right there in the show notes. Show notes will take you right there. You don't even have to click anything. And then you could do it. What is going on here? Sorry, I got a weird email. We're almost there. Is Bruce Brown going to make it? 5 picks away. Chris is on the board. Chris takes Norman Powell. Norman Powell in the last round is pretty wild. And then it went Tyus Jones. I kind of like Bruce Brown, though. We were saying at the beginning, right? The Nuggets bench is kind of thin. I think they're going to win a ton of games. And I think the West will be competitive enough that that's not a team that's going to be like shutting guys down here down the stretch. So I don't hate the idea of having, because I'd have 3 Nuggets, right? I'd have Jamal. Bruce Brown's going to go before I can pick, but you'd have Jamal. Yeah, there goes Bruce Brown's ZG money, a badge boy. Man. I don't know. What about Kyle Anderson? Actually, I kind of want to take Onyeka Okongwu. All right, we're going to take Kyle Anderson. Okongwu should not be going. Let me tell you this right now. Okongwu should not be going in last rounds. I think Okongwu is going to be a good pick. Cameron said, yo, show Cameron Quinlan. I see you. He said take Powell. Powell was already taken, though. We went the other route. We went and took Kyle Anderson. Slow-mo, welcome to Teams to Carrying. All right, we're going to call it there. We're going to be trying to fire these up a couple times a week. Friday's going to be the big one with our friend Kawhisenberg, whose projections and rankings we were using a little bit earlier today. Thanks for hanging out. Tune in tonight. Watch your work. Otherwise, we'll see you tomorrow. We are out. If I can find a video to close out with, what is it going to be? Here we go. What is this? Let's do Dear Roham.